Well, thanks very much for that welcome. This is a terrific honor for Metroland. We're thrilled to be here tonight. A lot of people ask me in groups like this, what is community journalism? What do we do? Well, when I think of community journalism, there are some images that come to mind. I see Ron Pietranero capturing an image of Sultana Frizzle throwing her hammer in Beijing, not because she was the best in the world, but because she was from Perth, Ontario, and she made it to the Olympics. I see Justice reporter Jeff Mitchell standing in a courtroom without aid of counsel, arguing against a sweeping publication ban that's not in the public's best interest. And who of us doesn't recognize now infamous Colonel Russell Williams staring sternly into the camera, a photo that has run in the Toronto Star, Maclean's Magazine, CBC, CTV, and countless publications across this country. That photo was taken by a community journalist, Bill Tremblay, from our own Brighton Independent. Great journalism doesn't just happen. It takes teamwork to turn a good news team into a great news team. I'd like to tell you a quick story about how teamwork and camaraderie helped save our little self-improvement project that we launched 7 years ago. We made a decision in 2003 to be better next year than we were that very day. Every goal we set depended not only on individual talent, but on journalists pooling those talents and working together. We win as a team, we lose as a team. Just 1 year after launching our project, on a night just like tonight, our team swept Ontario's Community Newspaper Awards. It was a fantastic night. We high-fived each other as one after another of our staff took to the stage, taking 17 awards in all. Just an hour later, everything changed for us. Our journalists watched helplessly in horror as Photographer of the Year, Jason Liebretz, performed CPR on Reporter of the Year, Stephen Shaw, both our staff members. Steve died that night, and he was only 34 years old, and one of the most talented journalists I've ever worked with. The next morning, I sat alone in my office, and I wondered, how would we ever survive such a tragedy? How would our team go on and continue to improve and become better? It was a very difficult time for us. In time, we did recover. In fact, we got a lot better. And it was teamwork and camaraderie that pulled us through our darkest hour. The message I want to share with you tonight is this. If you want to be better tomorrow than you are today, then the first thing you need to do is look at your team. You can throw all the money in the world at your problem, but unless there is teamwork and camaraderie, you will fail to succeed. Tomorrow morning when you walk into your newsrooms, I want you to stop and listen. If you hear chatter and laughter and debate, if you hear your reporters talking about what their kids did at their soccer game last night, then you have the underpinnings of a great team. If, on the other hand, there is silence, then I want you to stop and ask yourself why. Because creativity and excellence cannot percolate in a vacuum. I'd like to take just a second right now to introduce some of the staff members who are with us. If I could have the guys at the Metroland Durham Region Media Group table stand up and wave. These guys are great, and you'd be lucky to work with every single one of them. On behalf of our team and our little corner of Metroland, on behalf of the thousands of journalists who work every day at the more than 1,200 community newspapers in this country, I'd like to thank you for recognizing that great journalism happens even in the smallest of newsrooms. Thank you.